No rest for the champions. The Brazilians were hard at work during the season break. Their campaign to add a star to the badge took on much momentum when they beat Zamalek in Atteridgeville, making them the first team to qualify for the Champions League semi-finals. But before then, they had to take on Pirates in Namibia and Geingob in Nigeria.
Yeah, we've got a big game here against Orlando Pirates in Namibia, and Orlando Pirates, they've strengthened the team, they've strengthened the technical team. It's a big overall and a lot of personnel coming in, and good personnel. It's not going to be easy for us, but we have to give the guys who have not been playing a lot a chance. For us, that game is not a win at all costs, but we would like to win. Even in Geingob, we would like to go and win. But we need to give other guys a chance, the new guys, Villa, Lucky, Mohomi, Ricardo, and the bench, give them a chance to play.
Sundowns were in Namibia to defend their title, which they've won for the last 2 years. They would play Orlando Pirates in their semi-final, and if they won, they'd play the winner of the Namibian semi in the final.
Obviously, it's a nice feeling for us to be here. It's an experience we all want as players. We've been here last year, and we did well as a team, and I'm happy to be back here again.
The large squad Peter brought along consisted of the new signings and a few young players who've graduated from the academy, all eager to fit in and show the coaches what they have in their armory.
Fortunately, they've got people around us, welcoming guys, and I think they're adjusting very well with the system of the team, and they now understand that they are also part of the team, and I'm happy to see them, coming out of their shell and try to do well for the team.
It's an overwhelming feeling to be with the senior team, getting to rub shoulders with the likes of Deco, Trompo, and gaining a little bit of experience from them. So it's a great feeling, really.
África em Santos, good. África muito bom. Muito bom estar com meus companheiros, convivendo com eles e aos poucos poder entrosar com eles. Isso vai ajudar muito dentro de campo. Por isso que estou muito feliz de estar aqui com meus amigos.
Sundowns would take on Pirates a week after they'd lost the Carling Black Label Cup to Chiefs. The Sea Robbers needed to restore pride and would come out with all guns blazing after their defeat.
Since they have a new coach, I'm sure Ashina Tugalo is there to win. And I'm sure he's also been judged by what happened the previous weekend. And he definitely wants to win today, so they can instill that sense of winning within the team. It's going to be very, very challenging. But for us, it's just to keep ourselves very, very busy, very active as well, because since we in season we've been playing Champions League, so we just hope that there's not going to be any injuries because we don't have a big squad.
The coach's team sheet included the new signings as well as a few old familiar faces, all keen to show the coach their starting potentials for the upcoming season. And who better to pit themselves against than Orlando Pirates?
I think the game plan will be simple, to try and create as many opportunities as possible and to be wary of Pirates' attack as well. Also, the coach will probably want to see how we deal with Pirates' speed on the wings and stuff like that. But for us, it's preparation for the semi-finals, preparation for Geingob as well.
The new look Brazilians also included the new captain in Wayne Arendse for the clash against Pirates, an honor that is not new to Wayne, but one he humbly took with both hands and excelled.
To get the armband is always something special, major meaning that you're the coach on the field and you need to pass the instructions on from the coach to the players. But saying that, the guys that's playing around me, like of Teco, then Wayne Sandlands, they've all been captains, so it was easy for me. And the guys themselves, they made the job easy because everybody did what they're supposed to do.
The first half didn't quite go according to plan, despite the chances that were afforded the Brazilians. The Sea Robbers struck on a counter to take the lead in the 17th minute through Tendai Ndoro.
First half was good. I think we controlled the game, but they managed to score against the run of play. But I think we controlled the game well. We weren't anxious and we weren't eager to get that goal because we knew it's going to come. And I think that's where we improved also well, because we're starting to be more calm in the box and on the ball as well, because we know the goal will come.
Coach Peter rallied his team into action during his halftime talk, highlighting the missed opportunities in the first half. This worked at charm, and the Brazilians' fortunes changed in the second stanza.
His message was very positive because he said that we're playing well and we're going to get something from the side, and we got something from the side, and Mzwani came in from the side and we managed to get the penalty, and from there it was just one way.
Before the game, and I was at peace when it came out. I was the first to take a penalty, so it's all about believing in yourself and getting confidence, So I think the coaches and the technical staff, they believe in me. That's the reason why they put my name there to take a penalty. I wasn't under any pressure because our whole school it is true that sometimes we miss penalties, but I knew that I was going to school because the belief came from the coaches, and so when the penalty came, I was relaxed and I took it well and I scored.
The second goal came from a lapse in concentration from the Pirates' defense and an opportunistic move from Sundown striker Percy Tau.
The way the second goal came, if Percy was selfish, he was not going to pass me, but he's a team player and I like what he did and I respect that. He showed maturity, for his age, playing like that. I take off my hat and I salute him because if he was selfish, he could score because you're in a good position. But he played me the ball on the line and there was nothing I could do than to finish,
The last nail in the Buccaneers' coffin was a header from newcomer Ricardo Nascimento. No better way to fit in than to find yourself on the score sheet in your debut game.
I think it's good for him because we spoke about who's going first post, who's going second post, and he said, okay, that one he wants to go first, and he managed to get a good connection on it, and he took it well.
Não, o objetivo principal é defender, mas se puder fazer o gol, é sempre bom, né? O gol é o melhor momento do futebol. Foi um gol muito bonito, gostei muito de poder ajudar os meus companheiros com esse gol. Espero poder ajudar mais vezes e ajudar o Santos a conseguir o objetivo que é a vitória.
Pito made a record number of substitutions after the third goal to give everyone in the squad a run and to rest the new signings as they were still in pre-season.
Yeah, obviously, winning 3-1 against Pirates, we were pretty happy, and the guys also played well. It's not like we had a bad game and still managed to score goals, but we played well and we scored 3 goals, and I'm happy with that.
The following day, the Brazilians took on Tigers FC in the final. Frontline African football was going to take some getting used to for Brazilian Nascimento and the academy graduates.
Tem muita diferença. No Brasil, mais tático. Aqui é um futebol mais rápido. É bem para frente o futebol aqui. É diferente, mas aos poucos a gente vai se adaptando. Para acostumar, para poder ajudar os meus companheiros.
Yeah, there is a big difference because the MDC, we're used to it, so it's not that very competitive compared to playing in the first team. Well, the main team, they're physically strong compared to the MDC. MDC team, I can manage to fight for myself and stuff, but they're physically strong and a bit quicker. So yeah, there is a big difference.
Sundowns found themselves playing in the final for the 3rd successive season. Having won the last 2, they were determined to make it a hat-trick and lay claim to the silverware for good.
For us as Mamelodi Sundowns, it's always important to win trophies, and being a player, it's always nice to win trophies, and players, we've set ourselves goals, which is to win as many trophies as we could. I'm happy we're in the final and we're looking forward to win the match.
Tigers are the Namibian Premier League champions, and they were determined to make life difficult for the SA champs. Sundowns weren't going to take the title to Mzansi without a fight.
The game was very good. In the first half, we got the right intensity, to be honest. They scored 2 goals against us. We were not happy with that. It doesn't matter that we scored 4 goals against them. We were not happy that we conceded 2 goals. Not to say this, we're undermining them, but just for ourselves to stay on our toes and to be always focused. 2 goals. Not very good.
But there was light at the end of the tunnel. 2 of the 4 Sundowns goals were netted by the youngsters. It seemed they'd learned a thing or two at the academy and playing the MDC last year.
Yeah, I'm happy the junior scored. We brought them here to score. Bayano scored and Tando scored. This is to show that we have enough depth in the team with the younger ones, but they're not yet ready to play in the senior team. My opinion, they need to go play in the NFD or in the Premier League, and they're ready, and then we have to loan them out. And they'll come later. It's the same situation with Keegan Dolly, we loan him out. It's the same situation with Percy Tau, we loan them out. They must follow the same principle.
The new signings also shone bright like a diamond and fitted into the Sundown setup without a hitch. A good sign for the season ahead.
No, the new signings very well because Ricardo, the centre back, was his debut also, and he scored the goal. Lucky Mohomi came out well, as we expected, same as Vilagazi. Doesn't matter that they didn't score, but it's not about scoring, it's about them gelling and getting used to play with us. And for me, most important is for them to be able to win the trophies. So it's their first trophy, so it's good. Let them get used to the way we play, our mentality of trying to win whatever we find in front of us. Of course, you can't win them all, but must try.
Sundowns headed back to SA with the silverware. After winning it 3 times in a row, they got to keep the cup, much to the delight of Pito, who was as pleased as punch with his team's pre-season performance.
I feel good. We are supposed to be lifting trophies. So is anybody, but it's important for us to get into this culture of winning and lifting trophies. It's very important. It's the third time we win. I hope we keep the trophy.